Have you ever wondered to yourself, why the hell on earth do you keep attracting emotional, unavailable partners?
They always have an excuse to not respond to your call and text or making the next plans. They have a pattern of disappear and then showing up in your life again. They struggle to discuss about your feeling or their own feeling. They are unclear about what they want. They might seem distant or disengaged in relationships. They try to avoid deep or emotional conversation. They are a master at changing the subject or get defensive when you bring up the concern.
They either turn hot and cold on you, or just simply cold, even though deep inside you know you deserve better. Especially when you already work on yourself, you read enough self-help book about love, and you build your mindset to become so strong because you promise yourself it's going to be different this time. Just to catch yourself, repeat the same old pattern until your heart is broken. You are exhausted, lost and confused, trying to pull yourself back up to heal from another cut that the person left you with. If this sounds like you, get ready to open your mind because this video will shift your love life to another direction. Open new doors to new lovers. I want you to know that you are not alone and you can break this pattern. I was there. All of the above that I mentioned to you. I've read so many self-help books about love. I do enough research and I watch a lot of podcasts. But for some reason, I keep repeating the old pattern for the longest time. It helps for a little bit, but it doesn't dive deep into the reason why. So it's just temporary. And in this channel, we dive deep. Hi, it's your friend Delilah. Let's dive right in. As usual, here are the chapters. First, let's get into why do you keep feeling so drawn to them? Or why are they keep being sent your way? Why are they this way? So there's gonna be the 3 why in here and I'm gonna answer for you. First thing is, you like the challenge. Consciously or unconsciously. Usually I embrace challenge. I tell you all the time to go for the challenge, but not this type of challenge because this type of challenge is not healthy. It's intoxicating. You will immediately turn into a chaser. I want you to always remember this. Whatever you chase in life will run away. Next thing is, you are a fixer. One of those claims where, hey, I fixed the bad boy or the bad girl. I turned her or him into the good girl for me, good boy for me. They are who they are because of me. Sadly, this will not last. They should want to fix themselves. I understand that relationship takes work and there's a lot of saying that we don't throw stuff out the window, we trying to fix things, but that's if you're already in a committed marriage and you're trying your best. But in the first beginning or dating stage or boyfriend and girlfriend, why would you just really want to fix someone to become the way that you want them to be? And it makes me so sad to the point that you would sacrifice yourself and your own need. It's just not worth it. The next reason is because you have a wounded inner child. Your caregiver were inconsistent. They were there and they were not there. Therefore, you have anxious attachment style, which you become very needy and you don't know how to love yourself. So you always need to have the reassurance of others. You feel anxious when you don't hear from them, when you don't get the confirmation that you need, just like how your caregiver left you in the past. And then there go the fearful avoidant attachment issue, which I talk about it in a video. You can check it out, where your caregiver is hot and cold, so you don't know what to expect. It's like you need the caregiver, but then you can't really trust them. So you have this pattern of hot and cold, hot and cold. So you keep drawing into the same type of people because, listen to me, like attract like. Okay, the law of universe is like that. When there's something inside of you that you haven't worked on, that you're not at ease, you will keep attracting that. That is why we keep seeing empath with narcissists and anxious attachment with avoidant attachment issue. If you don't fix yourself, you will continue to attract that. This leads to low self-esteem because You just accept the type of love that it's been given to you, even though it's not enough, it doesn't fit your expectation, but because it's the only love that you're familiar with, where people left you and they come back, or they don't even want to be there for you, you feel the need to chase after that love. The next thing is limerence. I also make a video about that, where you just build up this illusional lover fantasy that is not real, that no one can ever live up to. And you rather stay in the fantasy than deal with the reality. You like the chasing game, just like Tom and Jerry. It gets you excited. It gets you feeling energized and butterfly in your stomach when they disappear from you for a while, and then they get back into your life, and then you get to build on this chemistry all over again. Because if they are just there with you and everything is smooth and fine, you'll get bored because you start seeing so many flaws. So you rather just keep a distance, have a wall up like that, so they can't really break through you and you can't really break through them. Therefore the excitement will keep going. But this is so unhealthy, because love is supposed to be safe and comfortable, you know. Passionate love, I get it, but you can always build a passion if you truly want to work on yourself and your partner, versus purposely stirring up the pot so the passion can come back. Oh my god, I did this so many times in my 20s. It was crazy. It's like I live for the passion. Such a hopeless romantic. But I didn't know how much I was damaging myself, because I was just used to the chaos and I couldn't trust anyone. So I'd rather just keep them from a distance and let them be the imaginative boyfriend or partner that is better to dream about versus associate with. The next thing is people pleaser, empathic. When you are empathic, you will drawn to the people who don't care. It's really weird, right? It's like you care so much and they can see it in you. They can see that you can understand them, that they can really be themselves around you, but then they start taking you for granted because you are no longer a challenge. You are safe, you are predictable, and you're always going to be there for them.
Please note that I am only talking about the empath that still haven't get into her power. She still doesn't know how to put herself first and truly love herself.
And remember, because you can feel their energy, because you're so empathic and you're such a people pleasing, you will adjust and bend and adjust just so that you can make them happy. And the more you do that, the more that you are lying to yourself. But yet they feel like, oh, you know, this person can do whatever I want. She would willing to adjust. It's fun at first for them, but after a while, especially when they are not stable themselves, they will start to think, I don't know if I can appreciate this. Maybe he does that or she does that to everyone. And you know, for them to be doing this to you, emotionally unavailable partner, which I will talk about more detail, but they have a lot of healing to do themselves. To them, love is more like a game that they don't even know subconsciously. They think like that, even though you understand them like no other, because other would run away the minute they understand them. But because you are such a fixer and you wanted to be there and you wanted to prove that love is different, you can trust me, blah, 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 you run to them. It's supposed to be the other way around. Okay, let's go into why are they this way. Even though I wanted to tell you right now, why do you care? Seriously, who give a shit if why they are this way? But I know you are stubborn and you need your reason, because if you don't have enough, you're not going to listen. You probably think in your head, yeah, many people tell me that they are an a-hole, they are a jerk, and they're a player, they just want to mess with me, dogs or girls who are like man-eater and promiscuous or something like that. But I want to know why. Okay, so here are the reasons why. There is a lot have to do with past lover. Let's say they get their heart broken when they were young, so that they can't trust again, and they just feel the need to hurt any other girls that come into their life before they get hurt. But you know what? Poor them. It's not your fault. Who's gonna feel bad for you when you being played, when you getting hurt, and when you getting neglect and turn cold for no reason? Just detach and disappear from you just because they feel like it, or because they are hurt over their ex. Do you want to be the responsible of their cut when you didn't even cut them? They bleed on you when you are not even the one who caused the injury to begin with. Next thing is insecurity, you guys. I'm serious. These people might seem like they are so strong-minded and cold and sexy in their own way, but they are so insecure with themselves. That is why they have to show that, because they can't trust you. It's too painful for them to open up their heart and trust you. So they have to do it first. They have to hurt you and ghost you first. And then it comes to wounded inner child, they are probably in the category of dismissive, avoidant attachment, which is they want intimacy, but they're too scared of it because when they asked for it, they didn't get it when they were young. So when the caregiver come back around to them, they're just like, "Oh, I don't care. You're gonna be gone again anyways." These people have mad trust issue that they have to solve through, and it's not your call. It's not your problem. It's not a math problem where you have to solve. Really, they could be psychopath where they are unable to feel bad for you, narcissists, when all they can do is love themselves, put themselves first. They couldn't care less if they crush you or break your heart. Why would you want to get involved into someone who are capable of hurting you without feeling any guilt and shame, any remorse at all? I dated a guy before and I moved in with him after 5 months of dating. Caught him cheating on me with not one girl but two girls. So I immediately moved out right away, and my parents bitch at me. Why would you move in with him? You make a decision so quick. That's why you have to deal with the consequences. I didn't regret it. If I didn't move in with him, imagine I would not catch him cheat on me until later on, then I would be wasting years with him. So the relationship was only 7 months. But you know what's crazy in the beginning? Okay, this is when I was very insecure and still need to read through a lot of things to build trust. So I checked his phone and I saw the message that he had for his ex. And this is when he's not with me. It was before me. But I noticed that while he was trying to get his ex back, he was trying to talk to 3, 4 girls at the same time. And then I had to talk to him. I asked him what's going on with that. And he said he cheated on his ex multiple times. And I asked him, did you feel bad? And he went to a whorehouse, okay, to cheat on his ex. It was like paying for it. He said he didn't feel bad because she was pissing him off. And my dumbass still continued the relationship. That's a psychopath and narcissist right there. Because I keep on thinking that I can change him. I can make everything better. Like, really? It's not even my problem. And I don't regret it because that's why I have the story to tell you guys. But that's just how crazy I was. I kept going for the same type of man. And I didn't understand why they keep drawn into me. So let's talk about why is it bad. Obviously, you know that it's painful, it's hurt or whatever it is. But let's go really deep into the reason why it's bad. It's a waste of time and energy. You are going to slow down your growth so much because the type of person you are, if you fall for these type of men, you are the type that cares so much. And when you care so much, you put others' need before you. And then you will slow down your growth. You will not focus on what really matters to you. Instead, you keep focusing on them and building on the relationship when you even know deep inside it's not working. You can waste many opportunity. You could have, have a job or move somewhere, but because of the person that you are being with and they're not even the right person, you just continue to lose so many chances in life. You will be so damaged. And you will keep carry that on to the next relationship if you refuse to work on yourself. You know what's worse? You will continue to hurt your inner child. As much as I want to remind you that your inner child needs love, imagine it's a little child that walk with you at the same time with you. But instead of nurturing, taking care of her, you're hurting her, okay? You're physically crushing her. How do you feel about doing that? So whenever you're about to just give up your dignity to be with one of these guys, thinking about the inner child that you're hurting, that's you. There's a little baby in you that you're crushing. So you can sacrifice just for what? Pleasure of the moment. Like I explained about like attract like. The more you keep settling for these relationships and then you don't allow yourself to heal, you get out and you don't take the time to find yourself and work on yourself, you will keep attracting them because that's the law of attraction, honey. You will keep attracting what you are. If you like this video so far, please hit that like button so the video can go out to more people in need. Let's talk about karma. Do you know how many times I sat there crying and calling my friend and like, oh, help me. Why do all these guys is so bad and they keep going after me? I'm so hurt. I hope they get their karma. But you know what happened? You are allowing them to do that to you. You will receive karma on your own. Those pain and all the mistake that you continue making, that the same type of man you keep dating, are your own karma, because God warned you that these people are not good for you, but yet you keep letting yourself going for the same type of people. So what do you think God's gonna do? Okay, you need to learn. You need to learn. And that's why you keep being in pain. How do you expect to heal, to move on, and to attract the right type of person in your life when you don't deal with the karma that you've created by allowing yourself to be treated like shit to begin with? You could fall into depression. A lot of time we are in denial. Even me, there was a time that I went and had a test and it came out from a doctor that I had mild depression. And I'm like, oh no, that's not me. I don't have this. And I just went through a breakup too. I just blame the system for being wrong or something. I refuse. But how can you not be depressed when you live through life like that? Allowing yourself to be treated like that, going through the same pain, crush and hurt over and over again. Of course you're going to be depressed. I don't care how strong of a denial sense you have. You will lose sense of trust, hope, and love. You will not believe in love anymore. And love is a beautiful thing. You were just looking at people's wedding and fairy tale and just secretly not happy for them because you don't believe it. It's not real to you. Either you don't believe it or you have this envious feeling in your heart. You can't truly be happy for others. You think so negatively about love. You will be toyed with because it's easy. You'll take them back. They know every time they text you, you'll come back because you need to take another hit of the love drug again. That's why they keep playing with you, because other people who have a high self-esteem and been working on themselves, they're not going to take these people back no matter what. And let's say if a person like that come their way, they wouldn't even associate. They wouldn't even have more than 3 texts back and forth because they can feel the distance and the avoidant attachment issue. They would not feed to that. They would not have the mindset of, let me make this guy fall for me and he will change his mind and he will understand that love is powerful. How about you change your mind instead? You have to let him go, babe. He's not worth it.
I'm just so mad at myself. I mean, how can I be so stupid? I let him fool me and now he ghosted me.
Don't say that. You live and you learn.
Oh my god, he just texts back. He wants to give it another try. I know he would come back. I'm telling you, I sensed it.
Let me remind you. Remember when you call yourself stupid? Sometimes people come back into your life just to see if you're still stupid or not. So is it really fun though? Or do you feel dead inside? You will have no value. You will feel like you don't have any value in yourself because you keep being crushed back and forth like that. You are so used to living in misery that you just have absolutely no confidence that you can find someone better, or even the confidence to get the hell out of that type of relationship. You won't recognize yourself anymore. You will feel stuck and lost. Now, let's talk about what to do, because I think I've scared you enough. Trust me, it comes from love and come from previous experience and emotion that's still inside of me somewhere. I'm glad I can bring them out and share it with you because I really want to get you out of this rut. So let's make a decision. And after make a decision, I want you to be very determined with your decision. Stop with the back and forth shit. But seriously, I need you to deal with the uncomfortable. To heal your inner child, you need to be able to deal with the wound and face your darkness, face your fear. You can check out my other videos. I make a few videos about this and I can make more if you want. Put in a request. Prioritize your inner child. Whenever you're about to do a decision, check in. Are you in pain? Is it okay if I do this? Would you be okay or will you be hurt? You need to prioritize her and put her first. Check in with her. Have the love and compassion for her. If she say, no, this is too painful, a person is going to abandon me again, me and you, then listen to her. Don't listen to your heart and whatever that calling you. Please be aware. I want to remind you that you are not your feeling. Even though you feel so much, there's so much excitement to see the person. You just this one time, and then that's it. I'll cut the person off for good. Another time is another cut deeper. All these limerence, attachment issue that you've been working on will go through trash if you just keep repeating the pattern. And whenever you feel certain way, you need to remind yourself, oh, it's my limerent acting up right now. It's my attachment style right now. Aware, and you will detach yourself because that's just your feeling. Your feeling can feel how you feel. I'm not telling you to brush it off or throw it out the window. It's okay to feel how you feel, but you don't have to act on it. Imagine if we act on whatever we feel, this world would be so crazy. Because we are human beings. We have negative, positive thoughts and dark thoughts and light thoughts all the time. Next thing is self-love. I want you to really practice self-love. And I'm not talking about taking yourself shopping, or it's beyond just buying new lipstick, putting on new makeup. It's on a deeper level. I need you to look at yourself in the mirror and talk to her. Seriously. See through the darkness, even those days where you feel like you wanted to chase this feeling, you wanted to just have one last chance with the person, see if things work out. You need to have compassion and tell the person in the mirror, you know, I know you want this so bad. I know you miss him, miss her. I know you want them next to you right now, but I love you too much to let you do that. Can we please have another solution? How about I take you on a date instead? How about let me take you to the movie? What about you pick whatever movie you want to see? I swear it sounds crazy. I talk to myself all the time, but I don't care because that's why it's worked for me. Your eyes hold the strongest energy. Eyes are a window of the soul. Imagine if you staring at yourself in the eyes through the mirror like that, talk to yourself 24/7, honey. That's the person that will be next to you the most. You need to love that person. No one else more than that person. And your inner child, which is also you. You know, travel by yourself, go to a concert by yourself, and no more people pleasing. Please yourself first. Next thing is work on your confidence. When you work on your confidence, you will not let these people, these emotionally unavailable relationships get in your way or even have a chance to step into your door. It will be like either you step in or you step out. Leave my door wide open for the people who are available because you are so confident in yourself. You know without them, you even do 10 times better than that. You're not going to settle for less. So build your confidence, and I will make a video about that soon. I keep collecting because I've seen so many confident videos out there. So I want to make one that's very effective where it can actually make you become confident, not just faking it. So stay tuned. Now, when you are done with all that, we are ready to set a new standard for the relationship. Okay. So I want you to write down a list of what would you want in the partner. Okay. Someone who'll be there for you, who'll put you first and love themselves too, please. Because when you get with someone who don't love themselves, that's another level of tiredness. And then you need to check yourself to see if you even fit that standard, because you cannot ask for something that you're not actively working toward. So you have to be fair with yourself. You want someone who care for you, who spend time with you, and who is emotionally available. And you need to be the same way. Love yourself and be kind to yourself, successful in life. Everything you put in there, you work toward it. Remember, once again, like attract like. Next thing is take your time when it comes to dating. I really wish I would take my own advice. If I get to go back and talk to my younger version, I would shake her like, do not jump into relationship. Do you know how many chances out there? How many things that you ruin in when you just keep jumping from relationship to relationship? Do not go for the convenient. It's time. I want to get married. The person is here. Let's get married. No, date them first, because people are never themselves. The first few months, as much as we're talking about authenticity and everything, people are trying to bring out the best version of themselves. And if you get married while you're still in that stage, you're not marrying the real version of them. You need to take your time and date as long as you can. Drag the process. Date multiple people, unless you are wanting to be exclusive together. But I would really suggest to keep your option open. Your legs closed, but option open. Do not settle for less, okay? I don't care if it's convenient, it's for any other reason. They good for my, when they walk with me on the street, they look good. Or because of their job, every girls will look at me and admire me for dating them. No, don't date them for their status or whatever you think that it would make you look good, because it's just the outer layers. Once everything is pure and the real inside, are you guys a match? Is that person right for you? It's not your job to change a person. I hate to repeat this, but if you keep settling for less and expect the person to change, you're just gonna go in the cycle again. And next thing you wake up, you're 60 years old and you have to start over. And next thing is accept people for who they are. Stop daydreaming. Stop building up this fantasy about them. Stop hoping that next year is gonna be different. Next month is gonna be different. Next week is gonna be different. You need to know and understand. Accept. If you can't take it, leave. There's no hope to change. People can only change for themselves. Don't get me wrong. There are cases, okay? If you set boundary from the beginning. Oh, setting boundary is very important as well. And the person, they are used to crossing other people's boundary, but you set such a strong boundary that they respect you and they would change themselves for you. And it stay consistent like that in a long time. And you are fully trust and believe in it, then yeah, give them a chance. Because you do see that a guy, I say guy, but if you're a guy watching this, then it's the other way around, can treat a woman so bad, and the next thing they break up, he got with another woman, and he treat her the opposite. And you're like, what the hell? Because he loved that woman enough to change for her. If the person loves you enough, they will change for you. But that's not by words. That's by actions. So you need to watch the action and stop fooling yourself. Don't fall for anyone just because it seems like they listened. Only time can tell. They can't hide forever. So open your eyes. Love with your heart and your eyes open. My loves, thanks for sitting through and listen. We cover from the 3 why. Why are you drawn to them? Why they keep coming your way? And why are they the way they are? Why is it bad if you don't change? And have to build a new version of you, the future self of you, so they can't keep messing with you and keep coming back to your life. Please share to anyone who's in need to get out of that type of relationship and attracting these type of emotionally unavailable people. If you like this video, please hit the thumb up, subscribe to my channel to support me, leave a comment, let me know if you want to hear more about the love session. Sending you so much love and encouragement and more emotional, available people coming your way so you can truly find the love of your life. See you in the next video. Bye bye. Oh, watch this one next.